Hi everyone, it's Lindsay. So I'm just wanted to talk to you guys about why I will never go to a Halloween Horror Nights, which is at Universal Studios, or a Howl-o-scream, which is at Busch Gardens, which both are really big down here in Florida when it comes to Halloween. And I know a lot of people come from all over the world when this is going on to go to one of these, but I have a big fear of these. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because I've never been one that really likes haunted houses or whatnot, and I've always had this giant fear because I used to be, well, not used to be. I'm kind of still obsessed with learning about serial killers and knowing about different serial killers. Now, I don't know everyone out there or whatnot, but I like to watch a lot of like Criminal Minds and stuff, and then it intrigues my interest into why serial killers do what they do. And with all this like clown terror going on right now, with these people dressing up as clown, terrorizing children and all this stuff, threatening to blow up schools and whatnot, it just makes my fear valid on why I would never want to go to a Howl-o-scream or Halloween Horror Nights. Now, if I was ever a director of a movie, this would be a great movie plot. So I'm claiming this movie plot, just so you know. So if any of you guys try to steal it, I claimed it. Yeah. No. So I have a fear that if I were to ever go to a Halloween Horror Night or a Howl-o-scream, that I would go on the one night that a real serial killer would decide he's going to attack the place. And this is what I mean. Because you know how like the guys there will run around and chase you with chainsaws and whatnot that are supposed to have the chains off and whatnot. But my biggest fear is, okay, I'm a serial killer. No one's expecting me, I'm not a serial killer, but like if I were somebody to be like, oh, I really want to go chop all these people up. There's millions upon millions of people that just go to these things every year and just do it for the fun. They pay to go do this. So if you were, say, maybe the park director or something at the time, like you could get past the red tape, because I know there's like security measures to make sure nobody brings in weapons and all that stuff, but I'm sure it could happen. And this is why I have this big fear, is because, as I would say before, I live in a world where I have what's called the Daughtry effect. So if anything bad is going to happen, it's going to happen. It will happen. Anything bad, anything weird, it's going to happen. And I just think, oh my God, I don't understand why these people go and pay tickets to go get scared, to go get chased around an amusement park. What if one of them people really wanted to hurt you? Yeah, you think it's a joke, but what if they decided to come out with a giant hammer and just start bashing your damn skull in? Like, oh my God, it's terrifying. Think about it. Like, think, honestly, would you ever go to, I want to know in the comment section below, now that I've put this in your brain, would you be scared to go to a Halloween Horror Night now? I mean, just imagine if one of the workers went crazy. Yeah, they might not have freaking the chain on the chainsaw, but they could still bash your head in with it. Like, honestly, if you were a serial killer and you wanted to pull victims, there you go. Like, oh, let me just turn off the roller coaster ride while everybody's hanging upside down. But have you guys, I'm sure the majority of you have seen like Final Destination and whatnot, but if you've ever watched like Shane Dawson's channel on his conspiracy theories, like playlist, he has like deaths at water parks and like death at amusement parks, like, that's scary to think of. Like, even that could happen to you at an amusement park, and you would just be a victim of roller coaster breaking or something. I mean, obviously, it's mechanical issues, it's our human error. I mean, everything's not safe, and I'm not saying don't go live your life and don't ever go to an amusement park or anything. Like, I loved amusement parks. My parents would take us to Busch Gardens often when I was younger. I went to Universal for my grad bash when I graduated from high school, and then I've gone to Disney when I was a freshman in college, because they offered a freshman trip to Disney, which is why I did it, because it was cheaper and it was only like, I think it was free for us, but you had to buy your own food except for one time, and we were there all day, so obviously we were eating more than once. Like, I love amusement parks, but when it's like Halloween time, I think that's the one time I would never want to go to an amusement park. I think I would avoid and this is why I'm talking about it, because it is almost Halloween time. I would avoid going to an amusement park because I'd be like, how do I know this guy's chasing me through here? A serial killer trying to murder me. The only place I'll go to during Halloween time is, sorry, my dryer went off. The only place I'll go to during Halloween time is the Lowry Park Zoo, because they have, during Halloween time and whatnot, they have a lot of cool stuff going all around the holidays, and it's cute and it's fun and it's geared more towards kids, so know it's not going to be crazy scary. There's not people chasing you. So when my son is old enough, I think maybe 5, I'll take him to the Lowry Park Zoo. I don't know if, even, when he's older, if I'd ever let him go to Howl-o-scream. I think my personal thing about that is he might have to wait until he's 17, 18, and then he can go, because then it won't be on me, because my job as Mama Bear is to protect you, and I don't want a serial killer getting a hold of you. But that's my big issue with, like, it's not my issue, it scares me, and I don't know why it scares me so much. Why this thought I know why this thought came in my brain. My mother and I were talking about it one time, because we were talking about a book idea, because I used to write all the time. I used to want to be an author, and which I kind of still do, but I don't have a lot of time to sit down and write. And when I was 13 or 14, I would write for hours, and I did that all through high school, and then I finally started going to college, and I just don't have a lot of time to do it now. But I'm hoping once I get my paralegal degree and I'm on my career path, then I'll have more time to do stuff like that, and hopefully I can be an author one day in the future. So me and my mom were talking about this scary novel, and that's why this idea was planted in my head, because she's actually the one who came up with the idea. Well, and then now this idea is something that's going to terrify me for the rest of my life. I don't know. I probably was always the person who would never want to be in an amusement park overnight. I know, like, some kids' dreams, we want to go to the fair at night and stay overnight when nobody's around. We want to go to an amusement park at night while no one's around. I'm just like, I'll be at home watching Netflix, chilling, watching Hulu, getting caught up on my shadow hunters. Y'all do what you do, but yeah, that's my reasons why I would never go to a Howl-o-scream or a Halloween Horror Nights. I don't even particularly like to go to haunted houses that are in, like, people's homes. Does that make sense? Like, how you take your kids trick-or-treating and there's that one random house on the block that has a haunted house in it? No. It's different when it's like a community center and they obviously set it up for kids, and it's different, like, because in our town, they do like this Halloween thing all down Main Street, and then there's like this old bank that they'll put a haunted house in because nobody has ever leased the property. I think the bank's no longer in service, so they're allowed to use it, I think, because they pay to rent it. And that haunted house was fine because nobody's touching you and whatnot, but I remember one time, me and my parents and my brother, we went to this haunted trail, and my brother was younger at the time, and this kid dressed up as a zombie, and I feel bad for the kid. The kid was dressed up as a zombie, and he touched my brother, and my brother punched him. And I remember that. So obviously my brother, he was much younger at the time, he felt threatened enough when somebody touched him to, attack. And I just don't get I don't understand. Like, I'm okay with watching, like, sitting in the house watching scary movies, because then I could put on, a child's show afterwards and get it all out of my mind. And I watch The Walking Dead. None of that bothers me. But going out there and, like, doing, like, zombie runs and whatnot, that scares the absolute shit out of me. I don't understand why people want to go somewhere and get themselves scared, put their body in that kind of turmoil. Like, dude, you're gonna cause yourself a heart attack. Like, why is that fun to you? Like, if you want to get scared, sit down and watch a scary movie. Sit down and watch those ghost hunting shows. I mean, like, that's what I do in October, is I'll sit down and I'll watch scary movies, and I'll watch like Ghost Hunters or whatever, Ghost Adventures or something. Like, I like the paranormal shit. That's fine. I love watching that, but I would never go live it. I wouldn't ever put myself in that kind of situation, and I would hope if I ever got in that situation that the supernatural shit works, because, honey, I'll be putting a salt rock circle around me. Like, don't let the ghost get me. I mean, damn. Yeah, so I'm just putting all my fears out there on the internet for myself to get murdered, probably. But it is what it is. This is entertaining, isn't it? But tell me if you guys feel that way also. Do you think people are crazy to go to these Halloween horror nights and stuff and put themselves in a situation where you don't exactly know everybody who's working there? Or do you think that maybe I'm just crazy? I might be. Watch. But that is my that's my 2 cents on that one. I decided to do this video because I wanted to talk about like, me and my husband plan on taking my son to the little thing downtown I think they have before Halloween, and you know, that will be fun for him. He's obviously not old enough to go like full on trick-or-treating yet. He doesn't even completely talk yet. He kind of just yeah, it's okay. He's only just over 1. So let me know in the comments below if you think I'm crazy or if you think other people are crazy. And enjoy your October. Enjoy the pumpkin spice flavors. Enjoy, you know, the people dressing up in costumes that are trying to scare you. Because with all this damn crazy clown stuff going around, that's what I think that's why I wanted to talk about this, was because all the crazy clown stuff going on, it scares me that one of them people are going to dress up and go work at Busch Gardens and try to chop your dang heads off. But I mean, they're already trying to lure people into the damn woods. What else do you think's going to happen? Who knows? That stuff's getting crazier and crazier by the day. But enjoy your October. I'm going to try to be posting videos on Sunday or Monday. So those are the like 2 days I'm going to give myself to do videos, is Sunday and Monday, once a week. So I'm going to be like Jenna Marbles and say I post videos on Wednesdays, but they always come out a day late. So mine's going to be I post videos on Sunday, but mine will probably be on Monday. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribed. If you have any questions you want to ask me, please ask me. I will definitely want to do a Q&A here in the future, I think. And if I can't get questions from you guys, maybe I'll just print up some pre-made questions. So thank you. I will see you guys next week. Bug you later. Out.